Hello. Hey, everybody. Whew. It's Friday. At last. Jesus. I'm ready for the weekend. It's been a while. I over the summer, I got kind of used to doing like 4 streams a week. Now I'm cutting it down to 2. Just gonna be doing Fridays and Sundays for a while. I'm hanging by a thread right now with school stuff. Like, it's always been hard to do school and YouTube at the same time. The last 3 years, but good God, this year, and I saw it coming because of the way my schedule worked out. This year is gonna kick my ass. It's just like with the way my physics class that I had to take as a prereq filled before I could even register yet, and I was like, well, they'll let me override into it because it's a major requirement. No. They did not. So I had to put off all of my it basically put me a year off schedule. So I just did a bunch of minor requirement stuff last couple years, and now I have to do I'm a senior. It's my last year. Well, it's my last year if I pass everything and graduate on time. I have to take basically all of the advanced chem courses in the next year. So both this semester and next semester. Each semester, I'm taking 3 400 level chemistry classes at the same time, both times. And next semester, I'm gonna have that plus I'm gonna have my capstone. So I'm getting my ass beat. I'm taking when I did it one at a time, it was easy greasy. Well, it wasn't easy greasy. It was chemistry's hard, and I go to a pretty academically demanding school. But this semester I'm doing physical chemistry, I'm doing instrumental analysis, I'm doing organic synthesis. And then next semester I'll be doing physical chemistry 2 with the lab. I'll be doing advanced analytical chemistry. I'll be doing my chemistry capstone. Yeah, it's kicking my ass. And I have not had any time to myself at all the last few weeks. So I have not had time to do streams. It's just not at all possible for me in the present moment, except for Fridays and Sundays. So we're dropping to 2 streams a week. Plus I just I don't know, streaming was is my way to get footage, but I have an extreme surplus of footage right now. I'm sitting on a ridiculous amount of finished series, and I have 4 that are in progress. So I really don't need to stream all that much because I have a ton of footage I'm just sitting on. So I just thought about it, and I was like, yeah, I really should not prioritize streaming if I have plenty to work with. So yeah, I've been exhausted. It's been a lot. My throat is still not right, so we're doing another week of no Danganronpa. We might take an extended hiatus from that because, it's the end of a chapter, and I was going to do a video per chapter, so it'll take me a while to get caught up there anyway, so we might just take a month or 2 off of Danganronpa and then just come back to it another time. Yeah. It's, you could imagine, probably, anyone who's had a really academically demanding semester in college. Imagine that plus a full-time job. I don't have any time to myself. So yeah, I'm real tired, and I've been very irritable. It's been taking a lot of restraint to to not really unprofessionally respond to anytime someone DMs me on Twitter or Discord or something and says why don't you upload more? All the YouTubers I subscribe to upload at least once a week, and you never upload. It takes a lot to not, because obviously I'm well, yeah, I should not respond to that, but it is tempting to respond and be fuck you. You have no friends. But I don't, because that's stupid. Because they're probably young kids. Anyway. But yeah, my sinus infection is done. That was the most annoying part. Was like with all this shit I had to do with school and YouTube, I also had like that sinus infection that I just had to like push through, so I could never give my body any time to heal. So it like dragged out over like 3 weeks because I literally did not have the time to like take a day to be sick. But it's out of my system. The steroids really helped. But my throat's still not totally back to normal. Plus I'm just having like some stomach issues today for whatever reason, which happens, so I'm not too worked up over it. Okay. Let's play this dumbass game. I played this for like an hour on stream like a week ago or like 2 weeks ago. Okay, let me switch over. Like 2 weeks ago or something. I played this game for a little while. Oh wait, this is the wrong thing. Where is it? Window. There we go. Here we go. I've made my opinions on this game known. Mainly that it's incredibly creatively bankrupt, which makes me feel a little guilty for playing it. Because not only is... Like, obviously, the, like, Supermarket Simulator does not own that premise. It's been done a million times before. So I'm not saying Supermarket Simulator was, like, the first to do it. Because they weren't. But, like, this game... you know, there's, like... Yeah, this is a working formula. Totally. Make a game with this formula. This has, like, enough new content that, like, puts a spin on it. They kind of just, like... A lot of the... Even, like, the UI, they just, like, straight up ripped from Supermarket Simulator. Which is, like, whatever. My main complaint is how much AI shit is in this game. All these little like Pokemon cards are like AI art. The whole game, the point is the whole game is very creatively bankrupt. But it's out, so I might as well play it and make money off of it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Let's restock. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna order more of either of these until I'm like actually fully out. Yeah, like 8 more of those. Oop. I gotta relearn. Oh, that's new. Got an update. I gotta relearn the ins and outs. Okay, one of those. Get another. Jesus. Yeah. It's gonna take me a little time. Get one of these. These are all good. We need to do some more pack openings, so I'll get some more cards. I'll just kind of order like... No. Okay, it's a big purchase, but it's fine. What is tabletop? Tabletop Geek. Oh, okay. There's like we can start selling tabletop games. System Gate number 1. License. System Gate number 2. Mafia Works. Okay, these are expensive, the licenses, but soon we can start selling tabletop. I see. Okay. Very nice. All right, let me... That guy smells stank. Let me refresh our little restock. Refresh, dumbass moron, bastard idiot. Restock the shelves, and then I'm gonna open a little. This is I should go ahead. This one, like, oh my god, I don't know the controls. This one, they like come in like a lot more slowly, and the day progresses a lot slower as a whole. So there we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and open the store, and then we can do all our business while people are filing in. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Nice. It's gonna be a low energy stream, as you would probably expect. I'm gonna be really out of it. I'll get into it as we go. I'll pick up a little momentum. Bob Spawn Hunt, Drake and Josh. I forgot about that. That's Who's that? Oswaldo Cabrera, I believe, is the one who said that in an interview. Speaking of baseball, god damn that Mets game. I don't know if there's any Mets fans in chat today, but this team is feeling like the team of destiny, man. Oh my god. 2 of like the best baseball games I've ever seen within like a week of each other. We got a smelly. We got a smeller. Give me. Come on. Where are you? There you are. Stank. Yeah, the store is doing quite well. I'm very proud of us. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Man, I'm really out of it. Jesus. Okay. I'm like having trouble keeping my eyes open. Whew. Wow. Okay. Red dice. There you go. Purchase. This is the second iteration of the grocery store game. It's basically the same fucking game. It's like made by different people. They just ripped it. But, you know, I'm playing. Mets game was amazing. Big Royals fan here. We'll take care of the Yanks for you. Love it. Okay, there we go. I ripped some packs. Just not paying attention. Okay, let's do it right now. For those who were not here, I think it was the Direct to Impress stream that I played this game. There you go. This is where the real money is. You can rip your own packs, and you have a chance to pull a card with some serious value. My friend's a big Phillies fan. I don't know how good they are, though. They're one of the best teams in the league. They're very good this year. They have a really good chance of winning it all. Okay, well that was lame. Here you go. Yeah, they've been very good the last few years, and for many years to come, they're positioned to be a really solid ball club. I'm excited for my Red Sox because it looks like we might finally be about to turn the corner. The Red Sox have only made the playoffs one time in the last 6 years, which, like, you know, there are 3 teams in the league that haven't made the playoffs at all in the last 6 years. So it's not like the Red Sox are the absolute worst on that front. But, you know, there are 30 teams in the league. So only being ahead of 3 teams in terms of... Oh, my God. We just pulled a hella expensive card. Oh! Gah! My God! Anyway, Red Sox are about to... Oh, smelly. Smelly. New pair of shoes for Papa. But yeah, Red Sox, 1 playoff appearance in the last 6 years. That's inexcusable, especially, like, the Red Sox are a big market team, so they have a lot of money to spend, or at least they should, given how many fans they get at each game, how much revenue that team makes, how expensive the tickets are. Like, in terms of just pure, like, revenue and profit, they're one of the most profitable teams in the league. So the owner is getting tons of money. He's a greedy asshole. He just, like, won't spend, and that's the problem. So it's like, you know, 1 playoff appearance in 6 years for a big market team is embarrassing. Like, extremely embarrassing. But on the bright side, the Red Sox have always drafted very well. So they've made the most of their draft picks. And they are positioned to be a contender for sure. They just need a little bit of pitching. If they can make a big splash in the trade market on a starting pitcher, or maybe sign one. I don't know. I'm not too super in love with the free agent class this year. But if they just, like, invest a little bit in the pitching, like, the Red Sox farm system is arguably the best in baseball. They have 3 prospects in the top 10, which, like, you know, there are 30 teams, so to have 3 prospects in the top 10 is crazy. So, like, there's a lot of talent at the like, yeah, that's fair. It's $800 at the top of their farm system. So, you know, I'm excited. Y'all are gonna throw a big bag at Max Fried? Absolutely not. I guarantee they're gonna sign some like mid-tier starting pitcher for like $10 million a year. Then he's gonna get hurt immediately, and they're gonna try and trade for like a really good starting pitcher. But then the second the other team's like, we want one of your top prospects, they're gonna be like, no, we got scared off, too expensive. And then they're gonna have a shitty starting rotation and be 500 again, unless they commit to starting pitching. Then they'll be a really good team. Oops. What's happened? Oh, I must have like double. Yeah, good. Whee! Let's open some more packs. Corbin Burns and Blake Snell are gonna get paid by somebody. I should get one of those too. Corbin Burns, I'd be happy with. Obviously, he's the top in the market. I don't really see them getting Corbin Burns. I would prefer that they don't get Blake Snell. I think he's gonna be overpaid. I think his underlying metrics are a little worrying. Oh my God! Jesus! That was... Wow! Where is it? God damn! $1,250. Ugh. Anyway, Blake Snell worries me because I just, on principle, I prefer innings eaters to high strikeout rate, high walk rate guys. I think there are a lot of injury concerns with Blake Snell, and I think he's not really what the Red Sox need in terms of like what pitch profile they need. They need somebody who can throw a lot of innings because they have like a young starting rotation that's not used to throwing a lot of innings. So Blake Snell's not going to get that done because he does not throw a lot of innings. He's like an all-in on strikeouts guy. So I hope they don't sign Blake Snell, but if they did, I wouldn't be that upset, obviously, because he's still a very good pitcher. I just think whatever some team pays him is going to be too much. And I don't want to be that team. See you, dude. Yeah. Good gravy. You went to level 14 shop. Look at that. I don't care. Small potatoes. Here you go. Maybe I should try a different event. Oops. This costs money per day, but you get more back. This is interesting. Wind Cup. Oh, okay. So you can kind of like think about, like, depending on what expensive cards you have, like what type they are, you can plan events accordingly. That's interesting. Whee! Okay. Back to work. I don't care. Ah! Oh my God! This is crazy. I went the whole stream last time not pulling a single expensive card. Jesus Christ. Oh, she just grabbed the really expensive one. Or one of them. Oh my God. Can I view this card? Wow. No fucking... Oh my God, everybody's buying the expensive ones. 800 bucks for that one. And here comes the big bomb. 1250. God damn. Ugh. Lord have mercy. Gambling rules. This is really profitable. Okay. I'm gonna have a big store makeover tomorrow because holy schmoly, dude. How much does it cost to get the first, I guess, because I haven't had one. Store expansion. $3 bucks? That's it? Damn. Okay, well, that's why it was so cheap. That's not gonna do. I need like 3 more to make it even. There we go. All right, we've got a little more room to work with. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, okay. It was the little one. It was the little one. Yeah, it'll be a while until we have somebody willing to drop that much money on a Pokemon card. I kind of would like to get some taller shelving. What is the... Because we have single-sided shelf. Do they have shelf that would actually go like almost floor to ceiling? Card display. Warehouse shelf. Workbench. I am curious what the appeal of this is. Like what you can do at the workbench. Shop level 15 required for another checkout. Okay. Card display table. Big personal shelf. Wide shelf. Okay. Huge person. All right, so there really isn't that much. Yeah, it seems like. Okay, yeah, we're done. Hell of a day. Good God. Pulled 3 insane cards in one day. It seems like there aren't that many like really big shelves. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I've noticed we have been... Some people have a hard time getting the tables because when they're against the wall. Let's get another playing table. Play table. There we go. I'm ready to like blow everything today, like all the money. Oh, this is no? Oh, okay, I was just standing in the way. So a little more playing room. That's good. Now, I'm thinking I'd like to buy 2 more shelving units. And then potentially some more racks as well. I have room for more single card displays, but I just like I'm not pulling enough to warrant that quite yet. I like having these racks by the checkout for sure. I'm gonna get plenty more racks. Let's start with 3. Here we go. Nice. And then I'll for now I'll have these be Okay. Got a couple more racks. Hello? Okay. A little odd. Nice. We have a lot of floor space right here. Get more racks eventually. Okay. I've got plenty of room now. I've spent pretty much all my money because I've also got some bills to pay. So, yeah, down to 400. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to fill these shelves as much as I wanted to, but it's okay because the second this card sells, we're good. Just keep these over here for now. There we go. Okay. These are all stocked quite nicely. Need more red deck boxes. Okay. More fragrance spray. That's all I can afford for now. So I'll go ahead and open that shit up. Here you go. We're seriously picking up momentum. It's crazy how much pulling like a $3,000 card helps sales go up. There you go. It's good. There you go. All right. Thank you for your business, guys. I need the cash. Just a second ago, I was like, I feel like I have more money than I even can spend right now. And then I spent it in like 4 seconds. See ya. Oh my god, is that the mega card? No. It's from Sonic 06. There you go. Yep. Smelly bitch. Smelly bitch. Ugh, the stench. Don't worry. There you go. Okay. Wow, made him leave. Fucking thanks, man. Thank you. Ruining my... Oh my god, why are there so many of you? Take a bath! Sorry. Alright, see you. Okay. I guess I'll pull some more cards. Because clearly I've got the hot hand. In my elementary school, they forced us to do a flash mob. Oh my god. I feel like every time there was some really mainstream online trend, some school would, like my middle school made us do the mannequin challenge in the cafeteria. My elementary school made us do a Harlem Shake video. I feel like that's just like a universal thing for some reason. Yeah. A lot of support for Harlem Shake in elementary school. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I was fine with it at the time because, man, I could just, like, push my friend onto the ground and they wouldn't be mad. Because they were like, I don't know, it's pretty hyperactive kids. They're like, all right, and then when we say go, everyone has to go crazy. It's like, that sounds great. Just push my friend on the floor. Hello. Let's see, what other goodies? $43, not too bad. 246. That's 26. That's 26. That's 26. Okay. 40 flat. 34. Good price, but I'm broke. Yeah, it's okay. It's really expensive. There you go. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good day. Oh. Oh. Smelly approach. Back, bitch. Thanks, man. I gotta keep, you know what? I keep doing that. Hold on. I should just keep one, like. Oh, I can't just, like, put it down next to my desk? Alright. Never mind. Anyway. There you go. $6. We got another smelly smell. Personal hygiene, y'all. Seriously, how so many? No, don't go to the playing table and infect the world. Ugh. Okay. That dude is everybody in my fucking instrumental analysis lecture. Jesus Christ. I made a tweet about this. I need more people to start taking morning showers. Oh my god. Every time there's this big debate on Twitter about like morning showers versus nighttime showers, and everybody gets all pissy at each other about like, oh my god, I can't believe people like who shower in the morning are fine just like sleeping in their own grime from the day. And then people are like, I can't believe that nighttime showers are can just get out of bed and go straight to work without blah blah blah. And like there's this idea where it's like, oh, there are downsides to both. Shower in the morning, please. If you hate sleeping in your grime so much, then shower twice. And before you're like, oh, well, that's bad for my hair. You smell like ass. You smell like actual ass, even if you don't realize it. Oh my god. And no, your perfume doesn't cover it. It just smells like when you have those scented trash bags, and it's like, wow, now it smells like trash and lavender. Oh my god, I can't stand it. The number of people in my chem lectures who genuinely just smell like a dumpster. It's like, shower when you wake up. Oh my god, he bought the 2400. Oh my god. Dream, thank you so much, Dream. Thank you, Dream. Oh, that is huge. I have $3,000. I can't leave the house without showering. Neither can I. And obviously, not everyone is like that. And that's fine. If you don't like showering in the morning, you don't like showering in the morning. It's a preference thing. You can shower whenever you want. You're your own person. But also, you smell like shit. Like, you smell awful. How can you roll out of bed expecting to smell great? Because then people are like, well, because I shower at night, and then I feel all clean when I go to bed, and I wake up clean. No, you don't. You don't wake up clean. Because you know what you do overnight? You sweat. You sweat and you stew in the hot air under your blanket. My god. You smell bad. I can't handle it. I know I'm being aggressive, but it's because I've had so many weeks, so many lectures where I have to just enter my lecture and every single person smells so bad. I can't stand it. I can't focus on my lectures when I can like basically see the stink lines emanating off the person next to me. You should just spray them with water. Dude, do you know what happens when smelly people get wet? They get smellier. That's what water does. Oh my god. Good god. And obviously, it doesn't apply to everyone. I'm sure there have already been a ton of people in chat who are like, I shower at night, but I smell awesome. So, that just don't smell bad. And a lot of times you can't smell yourself, so it's hard to tell. My god, dude. I can't stand the number of tweets I see. And especially when it's like, whoever's tweeting it, like, you know, you can tell from their profile. Like it's some dude with like a little Lolita girl profile picture who's like, I don't like showering in the morning. It slows me down. You smell awful. I guarantee you smell awful. Like, I don't even need to smell you to know that you smell like dookie. Oh my god. It's crazy because every day, not every day, because half the time the people who sit next to me are you know, smell normal. But like half the time it's a different person sitting next to me and it's a new kind of ass. Where it's like sometimes it's like, you know, it's like a BO stench. Last time I genuinely you could have convinced me that the dude sitting next to me on Wednesday literally shit himself. Like actually pooped in his pants. It was so bad. Oh my god. Literally cannot focus on class when you smell bad. Everybody smells bad. Oh god, and they had the gall to be like, ugh, stop spraying me. Stop smelling bad. Another one. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. God, it's like the 7 Against Thebes hopping over the wall. Give me a moment. All right, we're good. Starting to get a lot more customers. I'm not having time to load up my singular card shop. I need to spend more time in the morning opening packs before I open the store. Greasy hair smells worse. Greasy hair smells pretty terrible. It's true. Just like, I don't know, man. Just shower. Please. I get the morning showers, but I'm not smelly in the morning. Sorry, y'all sweat? I believe that most of you are correct. I've seen a ton of people in chat since I went on this rant say like, I don't shower in the morning, but also I don't smell. I believe that most of you are correct. I guarantee there is at least 5 people in this chat who have sent a message like, well, I don't smell in the morning. Who do? And just can't tell. It's hard. It's, you know. Yeah. That's exactly how I'm feeling. Because believe me, I've had plenty of times where I've like been, someone smells like ass and then some other person will comment like, oh my god, somebody smells. So they'll be like, well, it's not me. And it's like, everybody will be like, yeah, but it's like everyone can subtly tell like, yeah, it's definitely coming from you. You smell. Good god. I need more playing tables. Oh my god, there's so many people. I can get another one actually. I would do that right now. I can fit one more in my big row. Out of the way. Out of the way. There's another one coming. Fuck. Come on. Why not? Oh. What? Oh, it's overlapping with the cash register by like 2 pixels. Later. We'll put it down later. I don't know how to phrase this, but are Americans just stinkier than other countries? I've only met a handful of people in my life who really smell like ass. I think, honestly, maybe at least the UK. I was gonna say French people are notorious for smelling bad. Because they just like roll out of bed and then rub under their armpits with like a hunk of brie and then start the day. Yeah, the French be stinking. I would die before going to college without a shower in the morning. Like, you can see it in the hair. Yeah, like you look like you fell into grease, into a barrel of grease. Germans don't stink, but their deodorant smells ass. That's really interesting. We really need classes in school to teach people how to shower because I'm convinced people don't know how to. Yeah. I like the number of times I'll see when people are like, when there's like the morning and shower debate, and then I'll say like, you know, sometimes I shower twice because like I always shower in the morning. I have to. And like that one is actually like just not everyone. That's just like how my head works for whatever reason. Like the way people need coffee in the morning, I need a shower. Because like I just like can't, like my eyes can't focus until after I shower. I just like can't function. It's something about like I need a shock to my vagus nerve. I don't know. My neurologist explained this to me, but not everyone's like that. But like I have to shower in the morning, so I will obviously at least once a day shower. And then if I like play basketball or something, then I'll shower again before I go to, like after that. And so I tell people like usually I shower, like I always shower in the morning, and then occasionally I'll shower twice a day. And the number of times people will be like, well, you really shouldn't shower that often because like, you know, that's bad for your hair. I'd rather be clean. Is that such a hot take? I don't give a shit if it's like drying out I just don't want to smell bad. I'll take the hit to my hair quality if it means I feel clean before bed. Because if I'm like sweaty, and I always like, also I have to sleep in the morning just because I overheat so easily, so I always sweat overnight. But like, I can't sleep if I feel grimy. I don't care if it's damaging to my... Also, I mean, and you know, there's the other side of it. That's also like I don't have to worry about that as much because I have short hair, so that part doesn't really concern me as much. But still, it like I mean, just take a shower. Just take a shower. Because I know like a lot of people in this chat who took exception to my rant about showering in the morning because you smell bad. A lot of you, I trust you don't smell bad. I trust that you know what you're talking about. But I know there's at least one of you out there who smells like ass and says you don't and doesn't shower, and everybody smells you and you smell bad. Because, I mean, let's face it, y'all. We're on Twitch right now, and everybody knows what connotation that has. You can go shower because Therm says I smell bad. There you go. No one asked, but I am a former smelly bitch because I didn't understand some things or I was late or whatever. Now I'd be smelling like honey and or cumin. Good stuff. Good turnaround. From the DC area, jokes about being a swamp are real. It's nasty here. It's just so fucking humid. I'm in Southern Virginia. It's ridiculously humid every day. So everyone smells bad. You need to remind y'all, I'm a British mod talking from the British perspective. I don't know anything about America, which is why I ask if y'all are stinkier than other countries. Probably stinkier than most. I think. People smell blindness. Yeah, clearly. There's a specific gene that allows people to not have body odors. If they don't shower in the morning, it's fine. Yeah, maybe some people. But if you go to my college and you're in instrumental analysis, I can tell you for a fact you are not one of those people. Oh my God. Shower. Ugh. Also, there's like this whole debate where it's like, apparently, like a lot of people use like, you know, like a sponge or like a loofah or something in the shower. And then a lot of people just like will use their hands when they shower, where it's just like you put like body wash just on your hands and rub your body down with your hands. I don't really know what that's about. Because it's like, to me, the way it seems is like, if you just use your hands, you're making it harder on yourself. But you're not going to smell awful if you're diligent. It's just easier to use something that's not your hands, because then you'll get cleaner faster. and also just more clean than you could ever get with your hands. But, you know, I only started doing that like half a year ago because I just didn't know. I've been a hand shower like until like half a year ago because I didn't know until I started seeing TikToks. Everyone's like, people use their hands, smell like shit. I was like, oh my God. And then immediately like bought a loofah. But it uses so much more soap. So I kind of miss hand showering, to be honest. It's just easier. And like, I also, like, I know I just went in on like people saying like, oh, you don't think you smell bad, but you do. I have accounts. You have to ask other people. My college friends have told me that one of their favorite traits about me is that I smell nice. So I'm good there. Apparently, because we were talking about like everyone has like a specific smell. Mine is apparently just laundry detergent because my sweat glands don't really function properly, so I just like don't get BO ever. So if I smell bad, it's just gonna be either sweat from exercise or like I just got rained on. So I kind of miss hand showers, to be honest. Okay, let's get back to work. Yeah, I miss hand showering. It was easier and wasted less stuff. I might go back to just using my hands. La, 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 la. Wow, 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 wow. Let's get some like new products today. Because I have like a lot of cash. I need level 20 before I can get the legendary card pack. So, nothing there. I can get more card boxes. I should absolutely do that. And I think I will. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta do one at a time. Are you fucking serious? Well, no, this is what I should do. That's stupid. Let's get... Oh, I need level 15 or 16 before I can get these. Here you go. Okay, let's blow all the money again. Market price $26.83. We'll do 28 bucks. I should have kept the box to move those. It's all right. More of these like epic card packs or whatever. Jeans need to be washed. That is, I will say, in terms of personal hygiene, that is my biggest like red flag. Because for the most part, because I'm so anxious about migraines, I shower frequently enough that my hygiene is pretty good. But like, man, my two biggest like hygiene red flags is I will so easily fall into the trap of just re-wearing the same pair of jeans without washing them for like a year. Legitimately. Because it's like in my weird migraine, in my weird mind, it's like jeans don't get dirty. So I'll just keep putting them back on. And then when the day is over, I just put them on like the chair where all my quote reusable clothes lie. I just wear them over and over. Because it's like the only time I get athletic, I'm not wearing jeans. So I just wear them over. So it doesn't have to be watched that often, but a year is wild. It's terrible. It's weird. I'm like so judgy and nitpicky about like some hygiene stuff, and then others I'm like a criminal. It's like jeans I don't wash enough. Hoodies I don't wash enough. But I haven't worn hoodies in forever. I rarely wear hoodies outside. But But yeah, thankfully I haven't gotten any smell complaints yet. So, all good there. That's just a hygiene thing. Actually 3. I have 3 hygiene sins. 1, not washing my jeans enough. 4 hygiene sins. Most of them are just like being a dude, which is not an excuse, but it's the case. So that's 1 of 4. 2nd of 4. My feet, for whatever reason, just like never smell, except sometimes. For whatever reason, like there will be like one day every like 3 months where suddenly my feet smell awful for the day. And then besides that, they don't smell. That's a sin? No, the sin is that I reuse socks. I like rewear pairs of socks a lot. Like too much probably. That's sin 2. Because they basically, nothing changes. And it, like, I'm just gonna do that until I get complaints. So there's 2. I do that too. I'm with you, Therm. Thank you. I'm getting shit from everywhere, but thank you. And then, I guess, no, it is 3, not 4. 3, and this is just like being a dude in college. I'm with you, Therm. I do that too. Thank you. Thank you to the few that are brave enough to admit it. Thank you. Till I get complaints from who? From people in my life, dumbass. What do you think? What could that possibly mean? Fuck you mean from who? Second, somebody's like, hey, you smell bad. I'll be like, done. I do it too. Yep. See? It's like a fucking witch hunt. I'm finally letting people speak their mind in here. There we go. And then 3. This one's just mainly just like being a dude in college. I just never wash my sheets. Like ever. Ever. I feel like I'll do that more when I'm not in college, but I still just I do not wash my sheets. Like at all. Yeah. There you go. Clean sheets are awesome. They are, but it's such a hassle to like peel all the sheets on and then putting it all back on. It's annoying. It's like whatever. And I dare y'all to fucking try and stop me. I dare you to try and stop me. I don't give a single shit about any of you people. I can't get the purple box yet, so that's gonna have to wait. Plushie stock is good for now. Most of the stocks are good. I kind of just need to rip packs. I forgot I was gonna do that before opening. I keep forgetting. Yeah. I don't change my socks every day, but I don't take them off and put them back on. Interesting. I feel like half the people in chat reacting with such extreme disgust in Thermson also do it. Yeah, absolutely. Almost all of you probably. Because I know that's y'all's favorite thing to do whenever I say anything about anything. Is these crazy all caps overreactions. It's like your favorite thing to do. I went on this whole rant. I got a comment. Oh my god. One of my favorite comments I've ever gotten. You know how I went on that rant in my backyard baseball stream? Because I literally, all I said was, hey, did you guys have like Apple Day at any point in elementary school? Which is like, you know, a pretty harmless question, I feel like. You don't wash your sheets every week? That's excessive. That's beyond just being diligent. That's like actual paranoia. But anyway, all I asked was if people had an Apple Day, and then 100 people lost their fucking minds. Instead, because everybody always wants... I feel like everybody needs their streamer they're watching to be like, quote, chaotic and unhinged, and will do anything to make sure that is the case. So anytime, I was literally, all I did was be like, hey, did y'all have Apple Day? And then the number of just like all caps screaming a million punctuation points like, Therm? Are you okay? Question mark. It's fucking Apple Day. And I went on this rant about that in like backyard baseball, being like, literally all you have to do is say no. I don't know why you're flipping your gourd over it. And I got a comment in there. Yeah, Apple Day, it's exactly what you picture. It's literally just an Apple themed day. It's fucking 2nd grade. We're just learning about apples. Oh my God. What? What? Just learning about apples, and you can bring an apple. Everybody brings an apple and then we make a pie. It was cute and lovely. Don't you now feel... This is what happened in the beggar bit. This is what I said. I was like, after I explained, everyone's like, oh, that's actually really cute. And I was like, yeah, aren't you embarrassed now that you act as if I told you where I hid a body? But anyway, I was complaining about how everyone was screaming at me because, you know, I hate it. I hate when my chat is only all caps with a bunch of exclamation points and question marks because it makes me panic and it makes me flustered. And so I was complaining about that. And then I got a comment of, I got a comment on that video. Ah, where's the screenshot? Hold on. It's like one of my favorite comments ever now. Someone commented about that and said, quoted me saying, can't you guys ever just say no? And they said, no, because you aren't asking a genuine question. You're using something as an example. What the fuck or dude fuck that's really weird are, and I quote, the only reasonable answers when you drop something bizarre on someone actively expecting them to have seen it. What do you mean actively expecting? That's why I didn't say you guys had Apple Day, right? I just said, did you have Apple Day in elementary school? What the fuck do you mean the only reasonable answers? Are you insane? How, in what world are those the only reasonable answers? Just say no. I'm so confused. Acting like I'm dropping like genuinely life-changing news. Like telling them that like, telling a kid that we're getting a divorce. Like phrasing it as like dropping something bizarre on someone actively expecting them to have seen. I'm just asking people, have you seen Apple Day? What are you talking about? Oh my God. One of my favorite comments I've ever seen because it's like, dude, log off. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to log off Twitter, if only for a day. Give yourself a break. Go take a walk or something. Oh my God, we're going to sell out already. Jesus. It's crazy. Oops. I always misclick there. Well, it's fine. Let me get that. What else do I need? Our card packs team. I'll get another thing of sleeves, I suppose. Oops. That's really it for now. And then I'll rip some packs. This is why I like these streams, because I can't. This is when I get to let it all out. I feel like it's so many streamer. Oh, ad break. Sorry, guys. It's fine. You're not missing like anything important. So many streamers are so spineless with chat. I think because they're, well, a lot of them are just nicer and more patient than I am. I shouldn't say spineless. Most of them are just, you know, more emotionally mature than me and stable mentally. But like, a lot of people I feel like a lot of streamers let chat like walk all over them because they're so nervous about, because, you know, like that's your audience. If they leave, you're fucked. Like, a lot of people are so nervous about like coming across as like a really irritable and like therefore bad person. And, you know, it's as much as cancel culture is usually a positive thing, the way that conservatives describe it, because it's literally just holding people accountable. It's also really scary because it can happen really fast. So a lot of people are really really nervous about being short with their chat. I used to be that way. Like if you watch any of my like old like original Perfection streams from like literally 3 years ago, it's like I'm like very positive. Everything in chat I say thank you and I'm very nice. And if I'm ever like upset with somebody, I phrase it very nicely and then end it by being like, but that's just me. I've gotten really jaded over the years. I just don't have it anymore. So, and thankfully, some people seem to enjoy it. I did see some comment on like one of my VODs where someone's like, I like that Therm actually like, like claps back at chat if they're frustrating him. Because y'all know I will do that. If y'all are ever annoying me, I will let... Whoa!
I will let you know. Even if it's like, and most often it's on me for being way too sensitive and having a really thin skin. But like, oh my God. Because it's like, I feel like this culture gets built up on the internet. Dealing in absolutes is not the way. Wait, I gotta read this. This is good. Hyperbole is one thing, but reacting to everything the term does, it's kind of weird without caps. No reaction. It's annoying and condescending. Yes. Yes. To use absolutes is not the way. I don't think everyone does it all the time. Yeah, I wasn't saying everyone. The implication is that it's like it was just a loud, sometimes minority, sometimes majority. This is what I'm saying. You can't say... being on the internet, you so rarely have to like directly, immediately respond to like the reactions of what you say. So like so many times, like people will say something that rubs me the wrong way, and then I'll be like, hey, that rubbed me the wrong way. I fucking hated that. And then everyone's like, whoa, okay, Jesus, that caught me off guard. And it's like, well, good. What you said made me upset, so I'm telling you. And then like I say something about some trend in chat, and then without a fail, there's someone who's like, well, I don't do that. It's like, I wasn't talking about you. If anything, the fact that you immediately assumed I was talking about you might mean that you actually do that, and you're immediately defensive about it. Normalize telling people they smell like shit. Yes! Tell people it's for the greater good of the world and for themselves. How are you? The stream sounds fun. I'm pretty good. I was feeling sick earlier, but I feel great. Don't you think the way you just express emotion when no one sees your face? Brother. Whatever. Why? Oh my God. Just be like, yeah, okay. It's everything I was turned to like, no! Actually, no! You're now limiting my free speech because you said it's annoying. No, that's my free speech. What are we doing? Genuinely, what is happening? Like, I get that that's how people express it. That's fine. I'm saying the beginning of this is that you can do whatever you want, but I have the right to say I think that's annoying. I can do that. Like, I'm not obligated to be fine with everything everyone says just because they like saying it. What is the bean soup theory? Oh, it's that shit on TikTok where I think the general like overarching idea is that everyone needs everything on the internet to apply to them, or else they feel excluded and therefore upset. And it came from like this TikTok someone made about bean soup. Somebody commented like, I don't like beans. And it's like, yeah, then fucking this isn't for you. This isn't about you. You don't like beans. I'm sorry to hear that. You can scroll. Yeah. You know, I want bean soup. Yeah, I would love some bean soup. Oops, hold on. It's like, it reminds me a lot of, I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about, 2020 Discord servers. For whatever reason, that's like very much like making a comeback in terms of like my TikTok For You page. I was never on Discord in 2020. I didn't even know what Discord was until 2021. I think. I actually am not sure about that. I say that really confidently. I might have gotten Discord in 2020. But I definitely wasn't in any servers. I've never been active in a Discord server as like literally the only time I've ever been, quote, and I'm not even active in my own. So I guess no, I have never been active in a Discord server. But I like did not, I forgot we pulled like a $700 card and I did not put on the thing. I was not like a big Discord guy, and I'm thankful for that because it seems like it really fucked with a lot of people's development, like in a major way. And obviously that's not their fault because the pandemic's gonna fuck with everybody's development. Being an adolescent during the pandemic, that's tough. If Discord is how you cope with that, that's fine. If that fucked with your development, that's fine. Everybody just spends their time however they want to, and that's fine. But like, I've been seeing so many screenshots and videos about 2020 Discord, and it has been so wow, this got immediately purchased. So entertaining because it's like a side of the internet that I just never knew anything about. Oh my god, that shit was like a nursery. It is. I've been having such a great time like reading through all the stories people have about being on Discord in 2020. Oh my god. It was like most of them seem to revolve around like, because you know, making fun of like triggers and trigger lists is very much like punching down, because like for the most part, triggers and trigger lists and stuff like that are valid and real, and if there's anything you can do to make someone more comfortable, as long as it's not making you less comfortable in the process, you should do it. But when someone says something that makes something more comfortable that actively makes everyone else less comfortable or like makes their time worse, that's when it's a problem. And that's what 2020 Discord seemed like. Because it's like, you know, trigger lists are valid, but then there was people had fights about like, you can't have that profile picture because that's the character I have in my profile picture. And you also having my character, my favorite character, in your profile picture is giving me trauma. So you need to change it. And then they'd be like, no. And then they get banned. That's how, like, I've been having a phenomenal time scrolling through, like, screenshots and video accounts of, like, 2020 Discord. So funny. Oh, my God. I've been having a great time with that. I just saw, like, some of the things that happened in early days of Thermville Discord were 2020 levels of wild. Yeah, I remember like scrolling through there and being like, wow, these people have zero idea about the real world. I like saw some like Twitter thing where someone was talking about 2020 Discord just being like a nursery. And then somebody else saying that they were in a K-pop stan Discord group and were canceled, blacklisted and banned because she was Asian, but nobody believed her. And it's the funniest shit in the world. It was like a massive community that all rallied together to kick her out because she was Asian, but they didn't think they thought she was lying about being Asian in her profile, but she was actually Asian because of how many people in that Discord group were definitely lying about being Asian and saw it as like a threat. Kicked them out. Oh my god. So wild. I have $4,000. Okay. Let's do some stock ordering. Let's get some new products here. That's what I'm gonna do. Where's my plushie? Start with that. Here's my plan. Top 3 rows are for this little fella. And then bottom 2 are for this little fella. And then this one cannot just be all dice. So we have black, blue, red, and then I'll buy the license for the white. Nope. Buy the license for the white dice as well. Add to cart. Okay. Now, we've got the red deck box. We have the green deck box already. Is this from Snipper Clips? Sounds like Snipper Clips. It's not. I was sure this was Snipper Clips because it uses a lot of the same instruments. Anyway, is there a 4th color of deck box? Because that would make everything so much more symmetric. Oh, thank God. Okay. There we go. Let's do these ones next. Perfect. So then Discord is the gaming version of Twitter. Yeah, it's just like so many people who like really just need to log off, because I feel like, you know, it's not necessarily fair in a lot of cases to say like just go outside, because a lot of people, the reason they spend so much time on Discord is because they can't. A lot of people who are in a situation where they don't really have anywhere to go, or maybe are some form of immunocompromised. But like at the very least, log off for a little while, because sometimes I see screenshots and I'm just like, man, that is bizarre. And I know like it's hard to like poke fun at Discord. There's a good chance that I get called ableist for poking fun at Discord. And you know, I'm not afraid to admit a lot of people are. Just with the way that intrinsic biases work, I probably am ableist a lot of the times without even realizing, because I've never had to live that way. I'm an able-bodied person. I've never really grown up around a lot of people who are disabled, so I probably am ableist, at least to some extent. It's like the same thing as when people were like asking people on the street, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you? And most people were like 1 out of 10, but then a lot of people are like, and this is correct, we're like probably like a 4 or a 5, because there's a lot of shit that I'm just like not familiar with, and a lot of stuff that I probably do unconsciously. And I'm the same way. Because I'm a white dude. I grew up in a white area and I'm white. So I'm probably at least a little bit racist without meaning to be. A lot of people are scared to admit that. I'm sure that's going to get clipped. I'm sure like, Jesus, let's have a good discussion. But yeah. So it's like, it's hard to poke fun at Discord. But it's also really easy to poke fun at Discord, because like a lot of times you see stuff, screenshots, and it's like, that is just not healthy for anybody. Like at all. Like that is so unhealthy. Can I move this a little bit to the, there we go. Move this a little to the side so I can get another playing table in here. There we go. But yeah, it's like, man, over biases. That's correct. I'm a white dude. I've never experienced any form of gender dysphoria. I've never experienced racism. Never experienced sexism. Well, I have in the way that like dudes complain about sexism, where it's like, the teachers only like the girls. So in that sense, maybe. But I haven't ever experienced real sexism. So, you know, I'm not qualified to talk on these issues, which is why it bugs me so much when people are like, why haven't you spoken about blah to like streamers and celebrities? Like when someone tried to cancel Charlie XCX because they searched her tweets for the word Palestine and there were no results, and people were like, wow, just not going to use that platform. No, because she's not qualified to talk on that. Why do y'all need like your favorite music artist to tell you how to feel about Palestine? That's not her job. Her job is to make music. Like, what? That's why that stuff always bugs me. When people, like a lot of times, whenever, like every time some big issue happens, people will always say in my streams, like, are you gonna like talk at all about what's going on with Israel? And I'm like, no, I'm not. Because why the fuck do you care what I think? You shouldn't. I'm not qualified to talk about that. It's so annoying. It's where the people got mad at Chaperone for not endorsing Kamala. Well, that's the thing. She did. This is what... I could get into this. This is a whole other can of beans. When she made that TikTok where she was like, here's all these things I disagree with about Kamala Harris's platform. Here's all these things that she's done that I vehemently disagree with. But I love the way she phrased it. She said, but I'm fucking voting for Kamala. You can, like, voting for someone and endorsing them are different things. You can vote for a candidate without believing in everything they stand for. Because the truth of the matter, with this year's election is that, you know, and you can talk all about how the the two-party system is terrible. It is. Everybody knows the two-party system is terrible. I had to endure seeing so many tweets from foreign people being like, don't the Americans realize how stupid the system is? Yes, we do. It's awful. But that's not going to change in this short of a time span. Elections in 1 month. So, like, realistically, I understand Kamala has like done a lot of people who say like but here's all these things Kamala said. It's like, yeah, obviously I just talked about how not qualified him to talk about any of this, so take all of this with a grain of salt. I understand people who are like, I have all these problems with Kamala Harris. That's awesome. You're allowed to have problems with anybody, and there's plenty of things she's done that I disagree with. But like the bottom of the line is, with the way the system is, at the end of the election, the president of the United States of America will either be Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. That is the bottom line. It will either be Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. One of them. You gotta take the lesser of two evils. That is how elections have been in America, and obviously that's an issue. I'm gonna spray you, stinky asshole. But that's how it is. That's the truth, at least for now. So it's like, oh my God, everybody got so mad at Chaperone for it's like, oh my God, you disagree with these people, you're still voting for Kamala? Yes, because you gotta vote for somebody! Because not voting is the worst thing you can do. Throwing away your vote is the worst thing you can do if you are of voting age. Hot take. If you can be a single issue voter and can comfortably vote third party, you're incredibly privileged. I'm not going to respond to that. Not because I disagree with it, but because I'm not going to respond to it. Because I'm nervous that I might say something awful. So, but, you know, I also agree. But that's all I'm going to say. Because anyone can be, because like you can vote for whoever you want. And you shouldn't face scrutiny for that kind of thing. If you're a single issue voter, you're a single issue voter. Do whatever means a lot to you. But also, yeah, if you are a single issue voter, that probably means that you're not marginalized enough to really care about who's in office. But anyway, and I'm not. Oh my God, I'm not marginalized. I'm a white dude. It's the 20th time this stream I've said I'm a white dude. I'm a white dude who grew up in an extremely wealthy area in Northern Virginia. Very privileged. I'm a YouTuber. But anyway, register to vote. Yup. But the number of times I will see tweets of somebody where it's just like the most obvious, like trying to get like political activism gold stars on Twitter. Tweets where someone will be like, literally all I need to know is that like Kamala did this thing. So if you vote for her, you're a fascist. And then people will be like, well, but no. And people will be like, well, would you rather Donald Trump be president? And then it always has a million likes, some reply that's like, I'd rather they both not be president. Duh. And everyone's like, true. It's like, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Maybe in years and years and years, the two-party system will be done away with. I doubt it. It's just, you gotta be realistic. This is not an anime. You can't just, it's not like you've gotta want it. And if everybody bands together, it's just real life politics. Nobody's gonna band together. You're gonna vote for someone who's not either Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. They're gonna poll like 0.2%. And it's not gonna matter. So anyway, it just frustrates me so much. I get so worked up about it. Oh my God. And it's like, yeah, whatever. That concludes this lengthy diversion from Trading Card Simulator. Let's stop talking about politics. I should be better about that. Talking about politics in stream is not wise because it's a touchy topic for a lot of people. I just got really worked up. So no more politics. Let's go back to talking about people smelling bad. No, we touched on that enough. That's probably enough. There we go. Are we talking about 2020 Discord? Oh my god, we're talking about 2020 Discord. That's right. I wish I had watched any recently enough to have any specific examples I could bring up that I thought were really funny. But I don't remember any. No! $200. Stinkers to politics. That's a good stream. Damn straight. I would give more Thurmville examples, but I fear some people have been there long enough to know who I'm talking about. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I view it as like consequences for what you say, which isn't crazy. Like, oh my god, I've been on that whole thing before. That's my biggest problem with like the most of the time if I get frustrated by somebody in chat, it's usually because it's just a trend of like a lot of people who do like Twitch chatting. Because like, you know, chatting in Twitch feels different from like talking to a person, but it's effectively the same thing. My biggest problem is when people just have like no accountability. The number of times people have said something like purposely trying to get under my skin, and then I like lash out at them, and then they immediately play the victim card. That is the #1 way to make me really mad. Like, I remember there was a backyard baseball stream where I kept saying over and over again that my AC was broken, my room was 80 degrees, and I felt terrible, and I was really irritable. I was like, I'm just really irritable, and then people just kept like poking and prodding the whole stream. It was like the same 2 people over and over again. Were like clearly trying to get on my nerves. And then I blew up, and then they were like, one of them, and I quote, I remember it so clearly because of how just how much red hot fury immediately filled my body. Somebody said, quote, "Oh my god, Therm is so aggressive today." And then when I responded to that and was like, I told y'all I'm fucking hot, and you're like trying to get under my skin, of course I'm gonna lash out. And then they said, "What did we do to deserve this?" And I fucking lost it. I probably went a little too far because I was so mad, but I was really hot, and I don't regret anything because I'm kind of glad I held my ground on that. I was like, first of all, literally get over yourself. Second of all, what do you mean? How do you not have like, how are you not aware enough to realize what you're doing? That you're like getting under my skin enough for me to lash out. This is what my sister used to do to get my mom to yell at me. But that's when, you know, she was 12 and I was 8. These are 2 grown adults now doing this. And it's like, what is happening? So annoying. I need to like find that clip. It was because I was like, someone tried to actually me about baseball, and I get so defensive whenever someone tries to actually me about baseball, which is you know, shows low emotional maturity, but I'm willing to admit that because of how much I love baseball. Whenever somebody tries to correct me about baseball, I get really hot for some reason. But I said something about like there was like all these base running errors, and I was like, man, this is like it's like the Yankees out here, referencing that when at the time that I made that reference, 2024 or maybe 2023, that Yankees team was like notorious for having a lot of base running errors and really slappy base running and running into a lot of outs on the bases. And then that same person who was poking at me the whole stream was like, you do realize that like the 2001 Yankees were like really good? And I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking talking about them. I'm talking about these ones. And then someone's like, wow, Therm's aggressive today. And I was like, yeah, I am. I told you I'm hot. And people were like, calm down. And then it was over. It was wraps after that. It's just so tilted immediately. Ugh. And I do feel a little bad because that person had been like a stream regular for like more than a year. Like had come to every stream for like more than a year. And then after that, after I like snapped back at them, I have not seen them back since. So I do feel a little bad that I like literally objectively chased this person off. But, you know, I don't regret it that much. Last thing to say to someone that's pissed is to calm down. Yeah. It's like, okay, sure, done. All done. Did it. What a great idea you had. Does the opposite always. Genuinely, it's so annoying. Like, why would you ever think that that would improve my mood? Yeah. I didn't realize this. I didn't realize that when Dr. Death said that chat about like, I'm not from America. Is there like a lot of stink problems in America? Because I don't see that a lot in Britain. And then a lot of people replied by saying like, you never been to high school? You never been to the Midwest? That's so fun. No! What'd I just say? That's really funny. I did not notice that. Yeah. Let's see. I should probably get some more shelving. I should start getting some more products as a whole. What else can I get? I'm curious, like, every single thing that I can sell at my current store level that I'm not already selling. I'm selling all of these. Play mats can do. Minstar plushies. Fire battle deck. Oh, there's a lot. Collection book. Wow, that's expensive. 1,000. Card sleeves. Another plushie. Whoa, question mark, question mark, question mark. That we're doing that. Wow, there's a lot. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Holy shit. I'm buying this. Is this supposed to be a person? I wish I didn't do that. I don't recognize this person. Well, sunk cost fallacy. I'd spent all that money unlocking it, so I'm gonna sell it. Whatever. Okay. So we'll start selling the. Let's get some more plushies in this bitch. I have $31. Okay. We got some instars. That's a YouTuber from my childhood when I was like 8. Interesting. I do not understand people who start shit with mods. I don't either. And it's so common. I for some reason. I have no idea why. It's just like a side effect of spending a lot of time on the internet growing up. You suddenly respond really poorly to discipline because you're used to getting away with whatever you want whenever you want. It's like, this is the shit I was complaining about with you people. Low accountability. Most of you, no. Almost all of you are great. This is the other thing. I always have to preface with, or not preface. I always have to like add that as a stipulation. It's like, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm not talking about everyone. I'm not talking about everyone. Because anytime I make a comment about like, you guys always blah, it's like, it's implied that I'm not I don't literally mean all of you, but this one's always like, let's not deal in absolutes. It's like, I'm not fucking dealing in absolutes. The fact that you immediately know, like, assume that I'm talking about you means you probably do that. And now you're projecting. Anyway, it's pissed off that people can kick me out. Seems smart. Yeah, I don't understand. A lot of kids who mods are like full-time hires to make bank off modding. Volunteers. Yeah. I really should start paying you people. Because you do a lot of wonderful stuff. I gotta start just doing anything. I do more nice gestures for the mods. I always feel bad because my mom is always like, do you ever like do nice things for your mods? And I was like, honestly, no. Not enough. All I do is send them screenshots of comments that I think are annoying and then be like, all right, now gas me up. And tell me I'm in the right. Open. We got a smelly ass dude waiting to come in. Mod Appreciation Month. We should pick a month to be Mod Appreciation Month. That's a nice idea. Gonna punch a bitch if they annoy Dr. Death or Starburst. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. $6. One of the best people in Mode for because you give us heads up for things and treat us like humans. That feels like the bare minimum. but I'll take it. Thank you, chatters. The vast majority of you guys are lovely. Oops, I missed one. I like the way that was phrased. $6. How much was that? A big one? No. We got a smelly bitch. You stank. So let's rip some packs. What is in the? Oh, it's more card sleeves. I see. Here we go. Except you, Sven. You know what you did. Oh, fuck. That name is so familiar. What did Sven do? I remember the name. Ugh, that's killing me. Sven, the one that had a meltdown a few weeks ago? Definitely. I just can't remember, like, what the context of it was. Oh, God, that's gonna eat me alive. I'm so nosy. Beep. I got cash. He's being condescending and then was all defensive about it. Yeah. Oh. It was a random name I picked out. Damn, then why did that strike a chord with me? Because specifically Sven really did. Hup, hup, hup. Hup, 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 hup. Damn. Was it the please don't yell at me, I have anxiety? Nope, that was Stephanie? I'd be so glad if I pulled that, because that was 1.5 years ago. Maybe 2 years ago. No, that struck a chord with me too. This one is the guy who was like, why are you only picking on me? And it's in a whole ass paragraph. It was during one of the Minecraft streams, wasn't it? I've been having a lot of problems during the Minecraft stream. I mean, it's Minecraft, so it attracts a lot of younger kids. But those chats have been really frustrating. I feel like every Minecraft stream for the last 3 in a row, like 3 weeks in a row, there's always just 2 extremely incessantly vocal people who will send the same tired joke back and forth, and then the second someone's like, hey, stop, immediately like, okay, you're no fun. It's like, no, it's just annoying. It's the same joke. It's just how it's been going. Uh, 37. I just end up turning chat off in the Minecraft streams because they annoy me. Yeah, honestly. I just never look because I'm too busy having fun with Matt. Chatting with my cool friend Matthew. The guy's like, what's the problem? I'm chill. That's right. That's right. I have to rewatch that stream and scroll back to the chat. I forgot about that. I blocked them for my mental health. I might do that, honestly. I mean, that's unprofessional for me to do that as a streamer, but... Man. When I first started my streams, my brother was like, haha, I'm gonna come in and cause problems, give you something to do. Turned out he did not have to. Yeah, they delivered immediately. Especially the YouTube days. It's gotten a lot better since being on Twitch. I could never go back to YouTube. I'm like far too comfortable here on Twitch. Like, it would be immediately so bad. Like, when I did that charity stream on YouTube for the Cooker Be Cooked thing, immediately I was like, yeah, I don't miss this. Because, like, the second I, like, had the stream scheduled and I was, like, about to go live, everything in chat was just, like, a bunch of little kids just saying the word egg over and over again. And I was like, oh, my fucking God. I do not miss streaming on this website at all. YouTube live chat is worse. It's significantly worse because streams are more discoverable on YouTube, so you just get more like just like very young kids, who aren't old enough yet to know like any social skills and are just like really disrespectful to everybody and everything and annoying and annoying and annoying and annoying. $188. 200 flat. 165, more like 175. 38.55. I'm feeling 42. 25.84. 28 fits me best. Yeah. You should play Hollow Knight. I did. I don't like that video anymore because it's so old. I don't like any videos that are more than a year old. Because everybody changes over time, but I'm at a point in my life where I'm changing over time a lot quicker than most people. Because, that video was... Those streams were done when I was just starting my freshman year in college. I'm now a senior. I do not like that video anymore. Not like... And I don't want to imply that it's like the editing, because the person I had edited that did a great job. It's just like anytime I watch any streams or videos from like more than a year ago, it makes me feel like I'm so fucking unfunny. Like anytime I watch that Hollow Knight video, I like cringe my teeth off. Cause like half the shit that I thought was funny at the time is not funny to me anymore. So like I'm just like, this is not funny whenever I watch the Hollow Knight video. But it seems like a lot of people here in chat enjoyed it, so you should at least give it a watch. So yeah. Mom of the past behind you. That's right. Yeah, at least give it a try. Plus just the, the audio quality is awful because it was before I had my nice mic. It's still a wee bab. Early in my academic track. 40. Smell. We need an alarm. Where are you? That looks like a Sven. That absolutely looks like a Sven. You look Norwegian. There you go. $2. You feel better? I really like your old videos. That does make me feel better. Because I really don't. It's crazy how quickly, too, because I watch videos even from, like, just a year ago, and I'm like, man, my voice sounds so different. It's crazy. If you don't think younger you is cringe, then you're still cringe. And being cringe is okay. To be cringe is to be free. So... who cares? Buy it. Yeah! Thanks, man. Have a good one. Good price? I'm glad you think so. I'm really glad you think so. What a relief that is how you feel. And look at all the people playing cards. Look at all the people playing cards. Oh, odd man out. Sorry, dude. Look at him shake his head. Oh, nope. Nope. Now I just gotta walk out so they don't think it meant that much to me. The second he leaves, he's crying. His hair looks like mine here. We should kiss. See ya. She did say all the most iconic quotes, such as "Et tu, Brutus." As a former classics major in training, that's one of the most common misquotes in pop culture. He did not say that. So, yeah. Didn't happen. Et tu, Bruta. Not that either. Tu Brute is more is grammatically accurate, but also not what he said. I don't think he really said any of it. I think he was in Greek. I think he said like kai su teknon, if I remember correctly, which means like even you, brother, or child. No, teknon is child, I think. I don't remember. I took Greek for 1 year and then stopped. But I believe he said it in Greek. Make my own phone. Speaking of somebody who has lots of experience with women's and men's bathrooms, it's appalling how few men wash their hands. Yeah, absolutely. I'm guilty of washing my hands too fast. I just get too like I do everything too fast because I get too in my own head about having to be efficient. So I'm just like just like slathering soap everywhere frantically and then running out. I definitely do not give it the time it deserves. And then I always justify in my head. I'm like, well, I'm a busy guy. And then I'm like, wash your fucking hands. Whoa, Therm is so smart. Fact check that. There's a chance I just completely invented the Kaisu Technon thing. I think it depends on like who you ask. It depends on what ancient person you ask. Because like a lot of different authors like recorded that event, and I think they all kind of conflict with each other. There's like some people who think he didn't say anything, some people think it was Greek. Or whatever. La 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 la. Kaisu Technon is on Wikipedia. Boom! That was my favorite part of taking Greek. Writing out all the Greek letters is very satisfying. Also, it gave me a lot of practice writing Greek letters, which is convenient for STEM majors because of how many variables in advanced courses use Greek. Especially physical chemistry is a lot of psi and a lot of phi. A lot of mu and other such things. Alpha. Yeah. $40. Is it hard to learn another alphabet? It depends on the person. I'm good at memorizing, so I can memorize it really fast, but then it takes me a while to actually be able to like quickly apply it to a word and like read it correctly. Because like something like Greek, I was able to do it really fast because like phonetically it just works. The system works the same way that English does, where it's just like the letters. It's like this. It's basically just like identical to the English alphabet, but it's just the letters look different. But then when I tried to learn the Japanese alphabet, I couldn't do it because it took me too long to like read words. So I gave up, and then I was like, I'll take Japanese in college because it seems like a fun language to write, and writing it feels like drawing, and then I realized that the only course that they offer for elementary Japanese is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8 in the morning. I was like, no, not taking Japanese in college then. It's not worth it. Anyway. Trying to learn Japanese is a can event for any gamer. Absolutely. I will say, though, I was a little ahead of the curve. I feel like I was one of the few people who tried to learn Japanese before my weeb phase. I just tried to learn it because I thought it looked cool, and then I started watching anime after I gave up. Let's see. I need to get... I'll get 8 more orange, 8 more blue. There we go. I need 16 more red deck boxes. Here we go. I'd like 8 more green deck boxes as well, so I'll go ahead and buy that license. There we go. Plushies are all good. Cards are good. I'll buy a bunch more purple packs and do some openings. No one's buying this last blue dice thing. Our shop is up to level 15. Proud of us. I learned Dutch because they sound so cute when they speak it. I do sometimes fantasize about how cool it would be to actually be fluent in every language. It would be really awesome. Nice. Okay. Now I'm going. Oops. I'm gonna buy 2 boxes of Epic Card Pack. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Two boxes. That is all for me for now. Yeah. Okay. Let's rip like 40 packs. Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. I feel so embarrassed to not know any second language. Like, yeah, okay, I'm the American stereotype. Yep, that's me. I'm not even close. I don't know anything like any other languages. I just know, and even the Latin. I used to know a lot of Latin. Remember how much Latin I did in high school, and now it's all gone. Like, literally all of it. It's very sad. Spanish is very easy. You guys should try. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to, but Spanish is a good one to start with because it is like, in a lot of ways, functionally very similar to English. And I'd have an advantage if I tried to learn Spanish because of the Latin that I still have in the head. And Spanish is a romance language. It means you kiss people in class. Spanish is not that easy though. No, the gendered stuff is really hard. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not trying to like diminish speaking Spanish. I'm just saying it's a good language to learn because it's everywhere, and also Latin gives you a head start. Is English considered a Romance language? No. The Romance languages, if I remember correctly, are Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian, I think, are the 5 Romance languages. Might be missing one or forgetting one or adding one that isn't actually Romance language. But yeah, I believe English mainly originates from Germanic languages, which makes it not a Romance language. And also explains why it's so fucked up. Yeah. What does that mean, like a Romance language? It just means it directly originated from Latin, from classical Latin. Let's see, there's 3 packs left, so I'm just gonna... There we go. Wham. This is from Snipper Clips. Okay, I was not paying enough attention. I was talking about Romance languages. How... There we go. Sentence structure is hard. That was my favorite part of Latin. Sentence structure is so easy in Latin because word order, for the most part, completely irrelevant. Does not matter. There are certain cases if there's certain words that have to be at the end of a sentence, or this card's gone up in price, or have to be at the beginning of a sentence or something like that. But for the most part, in Latin, you can kind of just put words in whatever order you want. It makes it easier to like write, but harder to translate. A lot harder to translate. Like when translating the Aeneid for the first time was really hard because like they will just throw shit wherever. And like an adjective and the noun it describes can literally be like 13 words apart. If there's like a really long sentence. So it can be really tough in that sense. I'm going to open more packs because I want more cards to sell. I just have a vague memory of declensions. Yeah, it's all gone. It's crazy how fast it all left because I like... Latin really was my life throughout like all of high school. I thought that meant it would stick with me for longer, but it did not. It just all got pushed out by all the chem stuff. Whoa. Moist Critical playing the same game right now. Well, who has more views? I'll give you a hint. It's probably not Moist Critical. That dude's a fucking quack. Guy has no idea what he's doing. He'll never make it in this industry. Anyone else use the Minimus textbook? We used Eke. We did Eke Romani. And then the only other one I had ever known that people used was Cambridge. I've never heard of the Minimus one. Did anybody ever watch... What was it called? What was it called? What was it called? Forum Romanum? I think it was just called Forum Romanum. Anybody who took Latin in your class, did you ever watch any old videos that were called like Forum Romanum? Like it was like filmed. I don't know what year it was filmed, but it is pretty old. It was like a news show parody, like an ancient Roman parody of like a news show. Did y'all ever like watch that in class? Let me know if it's familiar. You actually do have more views than Moist Critical right now? Actually? That's crazy. I was kidding. I didn't think... Wow. Washed. It looks like nobody did. That's a shame. Because that was one of the coolest interactions I had with someone in my freshman hall. Was somebody said like, oh my god, we used to watch this like video. I'm so sorry, I love you. It's okay. So it was like they always had us watch this weird ass like program. It was like a news show, and I was like kind of like I was like listening but not like processing, and I was like, oh yeah. She was like, yeah, it was just like this like one dude. It was like this like old program, and it was like this one dude was like speaking Latin, and it was like a news show parody, and it was pretty funny. And then it clicked, and I was like, was it called Forum Romanum? What is happening? Oh, the scroll is stuck. Oh, there we go. I was like, was it called Forum Romanum? And she was like, oh yeah, that's right, that's what it was called. And I was like, that's my dad. She was like, oh. And apparently that gets shown to like a lot of Latin classrooms around the country. My dad stars in that. In Forum Romanum. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna vet it before I actually put it up on stream to make sure I don't accidentally reveal personal information. Let's see. Hold on. I should text my mom to make sure that I'm not like revealing something. Please hold. So cool and famous. That's right. Nepo baby alert. I was literally a Nepo baby in high school Latin. Because it turns out I didn't realize to the extent, I just knew like, I have like a Latin background because like, you know, that's where my parents met. They met in like a Latin governor's academy. They both taught at that academy. So they both have like PhDs in Latin and Greek. So, and apparently I didn't realize how much of like a legend my dad was in like my Latin program at my school. So I was a Nepo baby. And I felt really uncomfortable about the fact that my teacher announced that to the whole class on the first day of my freshman year of high school. Was like, oh. And the Latin name I picked was Titus. So she was like, and Titus's dad is somewhat of a celebrity around here in the Latin world. So I'm just so excited to have him in our class. And immediately I was like, all right, shooting myself. This is a room full of strangers that I was really going to try and make some friends in. This is a tough start. But it's fine. Let's see. Forum Romanum. Shoot, I can't find the original. I don't know where it could be accessed. Oh, Forum Romanum series by the National Latin Exam. Is this the one? Yes! Oh my god, that's crazy. That's legit crazy. It has 9,000 views. You about American schools letting you pick new names for language classes make me chuckle. I think it's a fun concept. A lot of people took exception to it. Because it's like a lot of people interpret it as like making a mockery of the culture. At least in Latin, it's like those people are all dead. There's none of them left. So I think it's fine. But I know like some people take exception to the idea of having like when I took French, like you get to pick a French name. People are like, you're not from, you even earned that. And it's like you have to earn a name in French. I have always thought it was a cute idea. But again, I'm not the one to speak on that because I'm not a minority, but I think it's a fun concept. Wouldn't work in a language class for an indigenous language. Yeah, obviously, it should depend on the class. Again, we're not speaking in blanket terms here, but I feel like taking a French class and having like a name in French is fine. Latin names are fun though because you can really pick whatever, including like mythological names, and you know all these people these days have a hard-on for mythology. So kids are always excited about that, being able to be like, I can finally assume my true form or whatever. Speaking of, I never knew this was a thing. I came across a TikTok the other day that somebody made about like making, it was somebody being like, it was like the premise of the TikTok was they used some audio. They used that audio of Pedro Pascal and Hot Ones being like, you should know this too. And the like premise that they were drawing was being like me complaining about all my problems of the day, knowing that like Apollo can hear me. And I was like, oh, okay, this person's really into mythology. I didn't realize there's a massive community on TikTok of people who more than just like really love mythology. There's a massive group on TikTok of people who like actually practice like the same methods of worship that like ancient Romans did. I paused the music and then forgot to put it back on. I did not know that. I'm skipping the song. It's too high energy for what I'm feeling. But anyway, I did not know that was a thing. There's like all these comments of people being like, oh, how do I get into this? And people were like, first step is to build an altar and then start offering fatty meats. And I was like, this is interesting. I did not know that was like a big market. There was like a lot of, what was it called? There was like a separate term that was like, that didn't necessarily link to like the Hellenic stuff. It was like, it's like modern witchcraft. 3 reasons why witchcraft might be the wrong path for you. Yeah, modern witchcraft. It was like these people who like refer to themselves as modern witches and make offerings to like ancient Greek deities. It was all very interesting. I just like scrolled through it for a while because I had never heard of it at all. And then as with anything, you always end up going a little too far. And eventually, like, I scrolled a little too far and then started getting to people who, besides just actually practicing this, who believe they are gods themselves. That's always when you know you've gone a little too far. is eventually I reached a point where there were people who are like I can tell from my natural music ability that I'm the reincarnation of Apollo. And it's like, I don't know if you're the reincarnation of Apollo. I feel like with the way that religion works, there isn't really any reincarnation yet because they are still present. I don't know. It was a very interesting scroll, is what I mean. And it was never... I just had no idea that was a thing. Like, at all. Because I mean, I'm not surprised. Because I've just always known... Like, a lot of people have always been, like, extremely drawn to... like, Greco-Roman mythology. Has always really interested a lot of people. But yeah. Oops, that's wrong. I don't want basic ones. I want the cool ones. Point was very interesting, and I'd never heard about it. I like reading about religious stuff because I'm not a very religious person, so it's cool because it's like a lot of stuff that's new to me or never occurred to me. Okay, I got the okay from my mom to show this Latin thing I mentioned. I actually have never seen it personally because we never showed it in class. Let's see. Let me go switch to Google Chrome. Oops, too big. Self-love should be in moderation sometimes. It's loving yourself a little bit too much. Yeah. Stop calling me Jennifer. I get texts every day saying, like, hi, Jennifer. And I'm like, no. Anyway, this is Forum Romanum. It's really old. Listen to that compressed music. I show this in class. Yes! That's my dad! Oh, that's you, Mom. Sorry. I'm embarrassed. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in chat. Holy fuck, that's literally my mom. Damn it. I saw somebody say I show this in class. And I was like, yes, somebody! It's my mom. Whoops. Looks just like you. Does he? I mean, I don't see it because I'm me. So whenever somebody says I look like anybody, I don't see it. But, yeah, check that shit out. That's Latin, bitch. I have celebrity blood. I have it in my blood. So anyway, this is it. He does look like you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I was just curious if anybody who took Latin saw that in class because someone in my freshman hall was like, I saw that. And I was like, that's so cool. Latin Nepo baby. Genuinely. It was kind of uncomfortable how often my teacher was like, oh, I would like to say something. And she'd be like, oh, you're just like your father. And I'd be like, stop. Please. In front of all my friends and I'm 14. Just teach me Latin. Resume music. Those glasses are back in style now. They are. A lot of things that were in style at the time are back in style now. Baggier jeans. Those glasses. I definitely want to look into... Because I have, like, the glasses that I use that are functional. I want to get... Because I wear sunglasses a lot. And for a while, I've just accepted that as, like, a... Oh, it's a shame because I hate how douchey wearing sunglasses make you look. But, like... You know... I gotta wear them for migraines, so I just deal with it. I really should, like, try to get some actually, like, fashionable sunglasses. Because, like, there are plenty of sunglasses that look really fashionable. Like, those round ones that look cool. Could be awesome, dude. I could look, like, literally like an anime kid. I could walk around campus looking literally like Gojo. Sunglasses are not douchey, they're practical. That's what I'm saying. They're so, like, squinting all the time. Anytime somebody gets on me for wearing sunglasses in public saying I look like a douche, yeah, you're gonna be a wrinkly bitch in like 4 years with all of that squinting. I'll see you then. Yeah. Have you tried blue light glasses and do they work? I actually haven't, so I don't know. I've never tried blue light glasses. Like that barber of yours always talking about your dad. Legitimately. Because that's what she did. Wow, I just got a big card. That's literally... It was the most uncomfortable first day in any class I've ever had. Because, for those who don't know, because I just made one short one-off reference to it in like my Stardew Valley Expanded series. My dad, who was in that video, he died like 11 years ago from cancer. And my barber makes sure to let me know about that every time I get a haircut. I talk about that. I talked about that in the Stardew Valley stream. Like, I guess it was like a few months ago. How every time I get a haircut, she has to bring it up and be like, you know, it's a shame about your dad. And I'm like, yep. Yeah. She's like, yeah, I mean, nobody saw that coming. And I'm like, I know. I'm aware. My like Latin teacher did the same thing. It was the first day. It was my first day of freshman year of high school. I'm anxious. I'm in this room with all these new kids. Because like I went to a different high school than all my friends from middle school. So I'm like, okay. It's a fresh start. I'm a little nervous, but hey, it's gonna work out. I feel like I'm a pretty personable guy. And then I sit down for my Latin class. And she's like, now I just want to let everyone know that like Titus's father is somewhat of a celebrity in the Latin world, so I am so excited to have him in our class. I can't wait to blah blah, and already my ears are hot. And then she's like, and unfortunately he did die. And then I'm like, I actually like my blood ran cold, because that's just not like obviously everyone's different, and everyone prefers to process loss in a different way, and you know they're all valid for each person. The way I prefer it. Personally, the way that my emotions work, don't talk to me about it. At least, especially if you're like a friend. I'd rather just hang out and play video games. And like, a lot of people, whenever I say it, are like, well, that's unhealthy to bottle it up. Not for me. I really enjoy it. So, there's nothing that makes my blood run more cold than something like that in like a classroom of kids that I'm meeting for the first time. I like literally was sweating bullets, and of course, then immediately it's like all eyes are on me. So the second she said that, I like saw in my peripheral a bunch of kids turn, and immediately I was like, I'm drawing in my notebook. I'm drawing pictures in my notebook. Which again, I wish I didn't do that, because that just made it even more awkward. That now I look like I'm like an actual Disney kid, like drawing pictures in my notebook, looking all mysterious. It was awful. Would not recommend. I'm opening this door. Would not recommend. This is from Mario Super Sluggers. 34. Is that really it? Damn, okay. I don't know. It's fine. Alright, well, I'm manning my checkout. I would have done the same. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, even though I knew in the moment, like, I shouldn't, I was like, I'm looking at my paper. Thank you for paying an exact change. You do smell like raw ass, though, so that will have to be dealt with. Thank you. I had 2 entire classes write cards for me in middle school after my dad died. One was Waluigi saying, we're sorry for your loss. That's wild. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, because everyone's different, and for a lot of kids, they really enjoy stuff like that. I was not one of those kids. It's one of those, it's like by that time, you know, in its nature, like dying from cancer is not sudden. It's like a lengthy thing. Like, the diagnosis by that point had been, like, almost a year ago. I think it might have actually been more than. I don't remember. But it's like, it had been a while ago. So it's not like it was a shock. So it's like, I had already processed it. I'd had plenty of time to talk about it with my family. I'm good to go. In this school environment, all I want is business as usual. I just want to go to school and hang out with my friends. And my friends were great about that. They didn't like give me any like pity about shit like that, or baby me or treat me any different, which is exactly what I wanted. And it was great. And you know, the kids who weren't my friends, I don't know, it's 5th grade. They don't know any better. Their parents say like, hey, your classmate's dad just died. Go say something. So they're like, okay, I guess I have to go say something. But like, man, I've said this before. One of the most awkward, if not the most awkward scenario of my entire life is the day after he actually did die. When I walked into my 5th grade classroom, it was like comical. Everybody clapped for me when I entered. And I was like, what the fuck? Did I win something? My dad, why are you clapping? I didn't do anything. I just had to stand there in the doorway with everybody just clapping. I was like, what happened? What am I supposed to feel proud of myself? Congrats, tragedy struck. That's what it felt like. It was like, what is happening? Thankfully, none of my friends did. I just went and sat with my friends, and they're like, the fuck was that? I was like, I don't know. It was awful is what it was. So that wasn't good. And it's not like my teacher organized that. It was like, no one's to blame for it. My teacher didn't ask them to do that. My friends didn't do it. The kids who did do it just didn't know any better because they're 10 and their parents told them that they should give me condolences even though I didn't want that. So they don't know any better. It's just like... in hindsight, I'm glad it happened because it's a hilarious story. Because it's like, why the fuck would you think that's a good idea? Congratulations, you've won one tragedy. Ugh. This is wild. Where's Smelly? Go ahead. So funny. And I just went and like drew pictures in the back. I was like, I don't really understand what's happening. Can we just like play head soccer? Friend was like, yeah, let's play head soccer. I need more table. More people want to play here than I have room. The expander is really expensive. I've not been drinking enough water this year. Oh, we're at a blue dice finally. Holy shit. The moment has come. What the hell is this song? What was that little like vocal run? Where are the blue dice? I think I scrolled. Yeah, whoops. We're kind of like leveling out at this point. Like I'm making a lot of money, but nothing that I'm buying is actually like earning me that much profit. I need like a big breakthrough. I mean, the big breakthrough is always going to be unlocking a new card rarity, but I'm not going to have that until level 20. Yeah. There we go. Have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good one. Oh, see. No cash register glitch in this one. I guess I haven't tried it. It definitely wouldn't be as convenient because the load time in this game is ridiculous. You have to wait like a full minute before the game boots up. Supermarket one, it like drops you in immediately. I just have to wait until this game gets enough of a player base to have people start developing mods. Beep, beep. I've started script writing for the Skyblock video, and I'm very excited. It's gonna be a really funny video. I just forgot how much just like visceral confusion there was in those streams. I'm on stream 3 right now, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be a great video. Beep. Have a good one. Mwah. I gotta just like work on a smaller project while I write this script. I might do like I might just edit the Dress to Impress streams down into like a quick fun video with no like scripted intro or anything. Because I feel like that's what that game calls for. It calls for a casual kind of camp editing style, if you will. I was destroyed when I couldn't catch a single Skyblock stream because I was traveling. Yeah, I really did like that whole series in like a week and a half. Maybe even 1 week. Because I streamed that like almost every day. A lot of times twice a day. Because that was when I was just frantically trying to get like... I like the song right now. I do too. I was frantically just trying to get as much footage as I could before the start of the school year. Okay, let me rip some more packs. You played Dress to Impress and I missed it. You'll be able to watch the video. You make a Danganronpa video when you're done. I want to make one for every chapter, but like that's an investment, and that's like those videos might just not perform at all. I feel like for those, I kind of want to do a thumbnail style. I'm worried it might be misleading because people might see the thumbnail style and expect it to be more of like a commentary type video. But I want to do a thumbnail style closer to like, I don't know why I'm pausing and pulling up an image because I don't even have one. I want to do one closer to like the thumbnail style of like Curtis Connor. That looks like a commentary video that has like, because I've been trying to put myself in thumbnails more often now that I'm showing up more often at the beginning. So videos like that are like just gameplay, I've kind of wanted to package more to look like commentary videos. In terms of like me in the center of the thumbnail, a few images around me with some text, like those kind of thumbnails. And I feel like that would be really fitting for Danganronpa. Because like the image I'm having is like, the composition of the thumbnail is like, I'm in the middle with, I photoshopped that ugly ass hairdo the main character has onto myself in the middle. A couple of just like really out of pocket images, like one to the left, one to the right. Some text or something. With the title, something along the lines of like, Danganronpa is why content warnings exist. Or something along those lines. Because it's true, that game's fucking absurd. Yeah. Beep. I love Curtis. You can see you get some good inspiration from him. I never watched much of his videos until 1,000 people told me that I sound like him. The intro of your last backyard baseball video is heat. You gotta do more of that. Yeah, it just took a lot of work, and I just don't have that kind of time right now, so I can't do that often. But yeah, that video was great. I'm so proud of that video. It was a great time. I like that I got content ID'd twice before uploading because I tried to include 2 separate copyrighted performances of classical music in my backyard baseball video. I love the ending of that video. The Claire de Lune works so well with everything. It's so great because I used it as like the transition card for all the games. I love everything about that video. I'm such a huge fan. It's got a great ending. Goodbye. You gotta rip more packs. I've got no individual card sales. It's so good it starts and then abruptly stops. Yeah, I like that one a lot. I usually rewatch stuff, but I've seen that video 7 times. That's awesome. Oh my god. None of them were worth that much, but it's cool I got 3 rare cards in 1 pack. And again, as I've said many times, I just always have a soft spot for big projects that I do everything myself, like all the editing, which is becoming more common lately. I've started literally editing everything myself because I'm like uploading less videos, I'm doing more larger projects, and I'm having a nice time editing it all myself. It makes it harder and it takes longer, but it makes me care a lot more about the product. Bye. And the shirt. That's true. God, yeah, that video does represent like a lot of creative interest because shirts in there too. Ugh, it's good. It's good. So good. So good. Thank you, sir. May I take your hat, sir? May I take your hat, sir? SpongeBob. Is there room for these? I only need 5. Damn it. Only 2 have been purchased. You're gonna be kidding me. Yeah. Fuck. It's an emergency! Okay. It's fine. You play the new Zelda game? Probably not. At least not anytime soon. More packs, please. Speaking of the shirt, you said design for a white one too, so it's not happening. Yeah, I got trial shipments of the off-white and the white. And not only did I just like how the off-white looked more because it made the white in the design pop, but also, for whatever reason, just the like print quality on the white one was just significantly worse. I've noticed that. For whatever reason, with white shirts, the print quality is worse than with colored shirts from Printful. So I just decided to just do the off-white because the print quality is much better. There you go. Please. Okay. I was like trying to read chat and click at the same time. Oh, I need to order more black dice. Oops. Oh, I should start selling tabletop games. That's what I should do with all this money I've got. I have 4,000. Well, no, I have 3, but I have like almost $4,000. That's crazy. That's legit crazy. I will end the day now. There we go. We're up to store level 16. Yeah. Okay. Tabletop. Speed Robo games. I am going to sell System Gate number 1. And System Gate number 2. Let's see how much space those take. I don't have any shelves. I have racks, but these are not the kind of things I want to put on racks, dude. Let me get some new shelving. We've got personal shelf, warehouse shelf. Card display, auto scent. That's actually quite nice. I am really curious about the workbench. Let's get a workbench. Bundle up your jank cards here. You can sell them as bulk on the shelf. Oh, I think this is supposed to say junk cards. You can sell bulk. Yeah, that would be helpful. I want some of these. Here we go. Okay. So, double-sided shelf. I'm thinking like right about here. Yeah, that works. And then I can have one more right there eventually when I can afford it. Now, the question is, where is this going to go? I don't really have the room, do I? Right here for now. Okay. Well, I should... Hold on. I still want to be able to access back here. Okay. Oops. Shouldn't I have an extra box? Oh, there it is. Board games. 38 bucks. And 44 bucks. There we go. Very nice. And then we'll get an extra shelf there eventually, and this will be somewhere else eventually, but for now, I really... Our store's really coming together, y'all. I'm really happy about this. This, like, being a plushie rack makes me want to put it over here by the checkout. A little bit more. I think I'm going to have these be back to back. Just put this over here for a second. So that the plushie one... Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Plushies can be back to back. And then this will just be for overflow product. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What even is in there? It's like 2 card sleeves. There you go. Whatever. Okay. Very nice. Now, I just gotta pull plenty of cards. Okay, well, let me first do some stuff on the workbench. Here we go. Book card bundle. Randomly select 100 low-value cards from an album. Bundle them to a bulk card box. Rarities to select. Any rarity. Card expansion. Tetramon base. Tetramon Destiny. Tetramon Ghost. I guess just base for now. Minimum card to remain. I don't understand. Below max price. Oh, it's just any card that costs less than I see. $1. And can I... Oh, remain like in my collection? 1. That's smart. That's a smart... I like that. Here we go. So... I have 434 cards collected. I'm going to do that one more time. And I'm going to see how many I have after that. I have 434. And still 434. Okay, so it does work how I thought. Thank God. $10. This is good. This is a smart system. Okay. Get a couple of these. There you go. All right. Now let's pull until these shelves are empty. Yay, buddy. $11. I'm so hungry. What am I gonna eat after this? I don't know. I'll figure it out. IHOP. I'm not buying food. Kidding me? I'm getting something from inside. I'm not spending cash. I've got to do my rent payment today. That chat reeks of privilege. It's my Twitter impression. Butter noodle, probably. If I'm being honest. Most likely. That message reeks of privilege. You Dino Nugget fan? Not as much as most people. Like, obviously I like chicken nuggets, but I've never been huge on like the oven baked chicken nuggets. Like, I like them. Like, I'll see them and I'll eat them and I'll be like, yum, 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 tasty. But I don't worship them like some people do. Plus, I just have a natural distaste for them from like the like 2 or 3 years ago when it was like the number of chats when I streamed on YouTube being like, you like Dino Nuggies? You like Dino Nuggies? And I'd have to like over and over be like, yes, yes. And they'd be like, you've passed my test. What are we doing? There was a while where it was like every other message was about Dino Nuggies, and then people are like, as with anything, everybody's like, let's start a Dino Nuggie cult. It's like, why do y'all love fucking cults so much? What is your... Like, I don't understand. Reddit moderator core. Like, why you always gotta start a cult about something you like? What is with the fascination with cults? But he's like, well, let's start a Dino Nuggies cult. I was playing Stardew Valley and people were like, bean cult, green bean cult, bean cult. What are you talking? What? Listen to yourself. Get a hold of yourself. Boop. That's it. Wow, that was really lame. Did not give any good ones. That's a load of horse shit. 28. Oops. Okay. Oh, I could be doing this the whole time. Oh my god, I can't believe I just fucking noticed that. Oh, that's gonna make things easier on me. Cults are terrifying. Yeah. Real cults are. Ooh, there we go. Join my Dino Nuggy MLM. So said something about bean cults. Somebody else just went, bean cult? That just replied just saying, yeah. Ugh. It was so annoying. It's because I planted a bunch of green beans. It was like one of the earliest series on my YouTube channel. It was like the series that it had been underway. I was on episode like 15 or 16 the time I had my first ever video blow up. So that like a lot of people gravitated to that series, and then I planted a bunch of green beans. And the first episode, everyone's like, bean cult, bean cult. Moss was the same thing. There was a while where everyone was obsessed with moss for some reason. Egg. Everybody loves the word egg. Jesus. Then, like when I did that cooking stream, everybody was like, egg, eggs. There's an egg in the thumbnail. It's like, dude. Seriously? If you just, you don't have to hit market price before hitting plus 10, right? Yeah. Okay. I think you do actually. It's fine. Dying thing was true and you guys had a bean cult. Well, it was very real to the Therm fans of 2021. Yeah. House moss. Yeah, I didn't do myself any favors by putting moss in the title of my only album. Not wise. Yeah. I don't regret calling it House Moss. I feel like that title works for the music. It's just an unfortunate circumstance. They bled into Charlie Boy's Discord. They bled everywhere, dude. $12. $100. God damn. Yeah, we don't mod everywhere, Thomas. Fuck. God, that's so convenient. I can't believe I never noticed. All right, there we go. Open Sesame. Last pack rip of 8 cards, and then I'll just order a new box, and that'll refill the shelf. And it'll be all good. My guy, I love Charlie. Charlie and Thurman, my go-to every time. Hell yeah. I think it's good. That's a good dynamic duo to follow, because especially at least in terms of streams, you're getting a little bit of everything, because our live streams have really different vibes all around. Like our taste in games is super similar. As people, I feel like we're pretty similar, but our streams have such different vibes. It's really funny. Like anytime I like see Charlie's live and I hop into a stream, everything is so like comfortable and positive there. And she's so sweet, and everybody's so happy in chat, and she has control over her emotional state. She's not getting tilted at a game and then lashing out at some poor viewer over nothing. She's so much more patient than I am. I truly don't know how she does it. I just like see one thing in chat that irritates me, and I'm like, leave! You're not welcome here! And then like an hour passes, and I'm like, all right, I thought about it. I was out of line. I'm sorry. That's on me. I'll be the first to admit that's on me. Okay, I don't want it. Yeah, it's worth it for me. I hate having that box around. Also, her hair. Yeah, her hair is popping. She has a lovely background, too, in her streams. 98.6. Average body temperature. How funny. Okay, well, anyway. It's not that funny. Oh, I already got to order more board games. Oh, wait. These are cheap. These have a really good profit margin. Bop. It is a fart-heavy stream in a good way. It has been a fart-heavy stream. I've been making a lot of fart noises. That's just like something I gotta get out of the habit of. It's just one of those like... I don't know. I forget the term for it. It's like... Y'all told me in my Papa stream when I was explaining. It's in my head. There's another fart. It's just like a habit I'm in right now that I've been trying to work out of, like how the yellow babber was for a little while. Just anytime I do anything, it's got to be accompanied with a fart noise. And I'm sure I've been doing that like subconsciously. Is that a word? I'll stream. We talked about smelly people for a while. It's been a lot of farts. You had me going around quoting the yellow babber. Yeah. It's a disease. I've had yeah, the ones that have affected me the most, the 3 videos that have affected me the most in terms of like making noises is yellow babber, eating a burger with honey mustard when he's like, oh my goodness, no, I can't take it anymore. That one. And the video of that dude walking around talking about, I think it was Adderall that he was on, and he was like, "Someone lickety split your, Milo, get your abra in the house, boy." That one. That one also was in my head for a while. Let's see ya. Kitty Cat's one. Yeah, that one's great. Come on, Kentucky Wildcats is just one of my favorite videos of all time. I'm so happy that Davey introduced me to that. I gotta start paying Davey royalties. Because, like, you know, the whole channel name came from Davey's mind. He introduced me to Kentucky Wildcats. He introduced me to eating a burger with honey mustard. I completely forgot. He also sent me eating a burger with honey mustard. And yellow babber. Both came from Davey. Yamami Boner, Davey. For those who don't know, that's my Roblox character's name. That was Davey trying to talk shit in Rocket League and get around the censorship. Because they censor a lot of stuff, but it turns out that if you spell enough wrong and phrase things a certain way, then they won't censor it. I gotta start paying Davey like a cut. Yeah. Shout out Davey, his mind's insane. That's what I tell him. Why 7 cents? What was 7? Oh, it's because I've been doing the plus 10%. That is the one downside of doing that, is that change is going to start getting a little more annoying. But that's just fine. Oh, no, because there's a round button. Oh, my God. Davy, Thomas, and Napstablook. It's Tentablook! The Holy Trinity of Therm. Yeah, Tentablook also should get royalties. I just don't play enough Switch stuff on stream anymore. You should apologize. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Thank you. As long as you apologize. $9 for this is fair. I'm glad. Glad you think so. Yeah. Everybody's just playing cards with each other. Having fun. I'm buying my wares. 2 little star plushies. Enjoy. I didn't get to see what you thought about it. Well, you bought some, so I think you enjoyed the price. Have a good one. This is tempting. Clearly not tempting enough. I'll leave a copy of Splatoon by the fireplace. Yeah. That's true. That dude fucking loves Splatoon. I cannot get over how comically perfect it is. You know, that no one watched that video, rightfully so, because why would you? Now that there's been an influx of baseball content on the channel that's been successful, I feel like I can do more baseball related stuff on the channel without knowing it's gonna flop. When Shawnee and I, like a year ago, Shawnee and I played this game called eBaseball Power Pros, something like that. That was my worst performing video of all time, at least in the modern Therm era. That video's got some funny clips in it, so it doesn't make me sad how bad that video did. And at the beginning, I was explaining Tentabluke to Sean, and by pure chance, he immediately found him on Instagram, and his like Instagram bio is like, I like playing my Nintendo Switch, and I was like, you could not write this shit any better. I don't know why it tickled me so much hearing Sean on the other voice call just go, wow, he loves Mega Man. Like scrolling through his Instagram. I love it. How the fuck? How did you do that? All right. Have a good one, Professor X. Oh, stinky. But yeah, I don't know how I would ever package it into like a video that would do well. It would be really fun to actually do like a whole playthrough of MLB Road to the Show. Because we made Biggie Small Big that one time. It was ages ago. We made Biggie Small Big. And then played a little bit with it on stream. And then that was it. I never touched it again because I knew no one would care in the grand scheme of things. But now that I've had Backyard Baseball do so well, I really should. I really should give that a try. We can play through Biggie Small Big's career. It might be one of those things where I thought it was such a great stream at the time, and now I cringe at it because it's old. But I really do think it was good. For those who don't know, let me pull up a picture of Biggie Small Big. Let's see. I have the VOD saved. It's one of the few that I like saved permanently on my Twitch channel. It's like the Stop. It's echoing. How do I mute it? Okay. There are only two things that are permanently saved on my Twitch channel, and it's that Biggie the Lovecraftian Horror is ready to play some ball, and the tour of my final Skyblock Factory. Let me pull this up. Let's see if I can.
Hello.
Where's jersey sleeve length? Oh yeah, there we go. Short. Turtleneck. Come on, show me your face. Big. Equipment style. Show me your face. There we go. This is Biggie Small Big. This is her. The biggest new thing that they added in this year's MLB The Show game was with all the strides in real life that are being made towards female ball players playing in professional baseball. You can make a female player, and I was like, wow, of course I'm gonna do that. It's a new feature, and this is her. This is she, Biggie Small Big. She is a she's a pitcher. She's a two-way player, so it'll be the next Shohei Ohtani. She is a starting pitcher and shortstop. And slugger. She can hit tanks. She's stunning. She's mother. I don't fuck with her at all. Those were three back-to-back messages. She's stunning. She's mother. I don't fuck with her at all. All valid takes. You can feel however you want to feel about her. She's slaying with that jawline. Yeah, it's like there are butt chins. This is a scrotum chin. Anyway, she mused for sure. Oh, more than anybody. Would. I just said would. Love it. She slays, but like a gritty rusted sword, like the way that slays. I think Lovecraft is scared. Should be. Nothing behind those eyes. I hope Lovecraft is scared. Racist piece of shit. Yeah, smelly. Transition goals. Tetanus from looking at her. She does look like if Rust was a person. Girl failure core. Oh, this guy is... Oh no, he's buying me out of my... Except I'm hitting... Okay, this game's a little janky. Get off on the table like SWAT team. 1750. Tiny little baby voice crack. I don't know if y'all caught that. I could live in her chin wrinkles. I would love to play some MLB The Show on stream. That would be really fun. I don't know how I would package that video to do well. But I could totally get some views out of shock value if I just have her as the thumbnail and say, like, you're looking at the future of baseball. Something like that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Would you ever do it just a stream and not a vid? I would want to do it as a video. I think it'd be really fun. Who's Biggie Smallbig's MLB comp? She doesn't have one. What she's doing has never been done before. Even Shohei Ohtani, who in himself is doing something that's never been done before by just pitching and hitting at an elite level at the same time. She's pitching and hitting at an elite level and plays defense at shortstop. She's the only two-way player who plays in the field when not pitching instead of just being a DH. So she doesn't have one. She literally, both in terms of physical phenotype and actual on the field play, she's peerless. It's just how it is. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Eh. Bum, 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 bum. Hurry! Got 10 seconds till closing. Yeah. Mother in the streets, monster on the field. That's right. Your merch looks great. I just bought it. I'm so glad. Thank you. It's very kind. All right. End day. And, you know, we have 10 minutes technically left on the time slot for the stream, but I think I'm going to cut off there because this is a nice spot to end. We really made a lot of progress today in the store. Put a lot of crazy cards. It's coming together. It auto-saved. Okay. Hooray. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I'll be live again on Sunday, as always, for some more Minecraft with Matt. Can't wait. Those are always fun. And then I do want to play some of this MLB The Show sometime. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I think that could be really fun. All right, gamers. Thanks for tuning in. I love you dearly. Hugs and kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah. And I'm giving you a big hug. This is me hugging the mic. Oh, my God. Hug, hug, hug. You smell awesome.